What if we need to find something which is more than one condition? For example, let's say the question says, how many times A Sama, which is this employee, has sold lip gloss? In this data, find how many times A Sama has sold lip gloss. So what is happening here? We now have two conditions. Condition one is you need to count for Sama, and then you need to find out of this counting for Sama, how many times he has sold the lip gloss. So we have more than one condition. So whenever we have more than one condition, we use ifs. So we'll use count ifs. And it is very simple formula. When in COUNTIF we had the range and criteria, in COUNTIFs we have range 1, criteria 1, range 2, criteria 2. So what is my first range? You can check for anything. You can count for Sama first and lip gloss second, or you can count for lip gloss first and Sama second. So the way this is working does not have any difference. So what we'll need, we need employee name, and in this employee name, select for A Sama, comma, criteria 2, we need to find lip gloss, which is in the word product, and find the word lip gloss. Now remember, if you look at here, the lip gloss does not have a space. If you look at here, the lip gloss has a space. So when you are selecting, either you select the way I have selected, or when you're writing lip gloss, you need to put a space in there. If you're not putting space and you keep the way I have written lip gloss in the question, then you are not going to find any answer. It will come as 0 because the space is not there. So simple. COUNTIF, what would be the first range? I selected Sama. So Sama can be found in employee name. So I select employee name. Second is a product where I need to find lip gloss. Lip gloss can be found only in product. So I selected product, hit enter. You will say 3 times Sama has sold lip gloss. Now, the next part. COUNTIFs. Find the total revenue by Jamal for eyeliner. So what are the two things that we need to check? We need to first check for Jamal. Then we have to find when he has sold eyeliner. And if he has sold eyeliner, what is the revenue? You have to collect that entire revenue and add it up. So what we need to do, we need to add up for two conditions. Search for Jamal, search for eyeliner. So let's go and do it here. We'll say equal to sum ifs, sum range. Now this formula changes a bit. COUNTIF remains the same with count range and criteria coming in. SUMIF, the last part comes in the beginning. If you remember SUMIF, the sum range was in square brackets and it was optional. In some ifs, it is not optional and it is at the beginning of the data. So first thing that we need is revenue, comma, criteria range 1. Let's check for eyeliner first. So eyeliner is found in product. And what do we need to find? We need to find eyeliner, comma, in the criteria range 2, we'll have to find the word Jamal. Jamal can be found in EMP name. And here find Jamal. Close the bracket. It is giving me 0. Let's see if it is actually 0. So let's say we remove this, find the employee Jamal and see. Jamal has sold lip gloss 3 times. So where is it gone? So Jamal has not sold eyeliner. He has only sold lip gloss. So let's see if this formula works when I change the product to lip gloss. Jamal has not sold any eyeliner, so it is giving me 0. But Jamal has sold lip gloss. Let's see if Jamal and lip gloss combination gives me the answer. Yes, you can look it here. If the Jamal and lip gloss combination is taking instead of eyeliner, so let me change this from eyeliner to lip gloss. You'll get the answer as 312. Now, these are very important things when you're talking about an MIS and you want to do a quick fire thing. Before we go into pivots, the last data I'll show you how you can create a small MIS without even using a pivot, using COUNTIF and SUMIFs. Now, this question is, this question has some problem. I was reading through. What is Modi revenue for Betsy in the year 2004? Achha, what is the average revenue for Betsy? It should be average revenue. A typo error there. And this. Just solve this up. What is the average revenue for Betsy in the year 2004? So we need to find the average, but only for Betsy and the year 2004. So what is that saying? We need two conditions. So it should be average ifs. So we'll come here, simple function, average ifs, and average range would be your revenue because we need to find the revenue. And see, since I have named the range, I'm not going and selecting them again and again. Criteria range 1, let's start with the employee name. And what is that we need to search for employee? We need to search for Betsy. I think the employee name Betsy, or let's say I'll need to change the employee name also. That's taking the whole data. Let's pick up Modi. Let's say. Let's start. Equal to average ifs. Average range would be revenue, comma, criteria range 1. We can talk about employee name, comma, what would be the first criteria? We need Modi A, so I'll pick up Modi A from here. Then the second is the year. So we'll have year, and inside this year, we should need 2004. So average for Modi A in 2000, average revenue is 35.59. So that is what the average revenue for Modi is. I have not written it correctly. So this ways you can use your SUMIF and COUNTIFs. I'll also show when we go to the further thing, how do we use this entire things in the big MIs in the last session. Now you need to understand one thing very clearly. Instead of remembering these functions, okay, straight away going and applying, you read the question properly, then understand what fits in, and try and understand what tools you have in your hand. Based on the tools, you try and solve this up. Then everything will start becoming good.